What is up, party people? It's your amigo Justin Langlois, Sterling Investment Advisors, and we're going to talk. We're going to go to Nerdland today, and we're going to talk about numbers, and we're going to look at this beautiful breeze behind me right now. All the trees are just like whipping and neighing. I've had a few calls in the last, week or so. The Fed did not change rates. They did not drop rates, nor did they increase rates. And I did a deep dive, went into the internet vortex, super swampy nerd territory, and I might even put my glasses on for this one. But a lot of folks are asking why haven't they dropped rates? Why wouldn't they drop rates right now? Well, things are good. Like, it's a very healthy, competitive finance market. Go buy a car right now, go buy a house. Like, there's a lot of action, a lot of activity in the market. And there's no reason to drop these rates. You drop the rates if you're the central bank because you want to avoid a looming recession. But you'll see, I'm guessing maybe 2, possibly 3 rate cuts before the end of the year. I don't think these are going to be massive swings, maybe 25 basis points, 35 to 50 basis points max. But a couple of things that I had here in my notes was that it's the 5th straight meeting that the central bank has had where they've left rates unchanged. We're in a bit of a holding pattern, I think was something that Jerome Powell said a few times at the most recent meeting. He said that at other ones too. I don't know if he watched Top Gun or he got into some military movie. But they're definitely in a holding pattern because, again, there's no overarching theme or reason why they need to drop these rates. Rate cuts are likely, though, like I mentioned earlier. In June of 22, inflation was 9.1%. Based on the data from February of last month, inflation was closer to like 3.1 or 3.2. It's still higher than where they want it to be. Ultimately, they have this magical number of 2% that they would like to hit for inflation. But in a nutshell, they're not going to drop these rates anytime soon. Again, the rates are intended to drop or meant to drop when they're trying to prevent a recession. It doesn't appear that we're headed that way. Although you could make the argument that it's just weird right now. It's not great, nor is it bad. We're just kind of stuck somewhere in the middle. But if you think about it, like I mentioned previously, go out and buy a car right now, try to buy a house. It is super competitive out there. So let me know if you got any other brain busters or myths you want me to squash. Rates will come down later this year, and if they don't, I don't know, maybe you can find me at the old restaurant and I'll buy you a beer.